Moving on to the next bit of news.
All right. So, PlayStation games cartridges may have been leaked, may have been leaked. Haha, that ain't my fault.
Oh,
who did that?
Wow.
Oh, little typo.
I love it. I love the
little
typos.
typo. I'm gonna leave it in there though. For
PlayStation 5 game cartridges may have been leaked in a new patent filed by Sony. So, as you see in this picture in the corner here, if you're watching this, there's a patent. You know how they have little sketches. It's a sketch of a cartridge. Mm-hmm. It's not. It could be nothing but a cartridge. It has to be a cartridge. But what is that for? Is the speculation that's going on right now.
Real quick, I wanted to add. I just saw today that there was an artist 3D rendition.
We're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Because I saw that today. I was like, whoa.
So there is a 3D rendition of it out, based on speculation of what it might be.
Still pretty awesome.
So it's not gonna be games. People was like, oh, it's gonna be a portable thing. They're gonna put it in a VR headset, or like, so you don't have to have a system. You can just play the game and I mean, valid point.
Right.
It could be, but I don't think that's it.
It's not really.
I was like, just let my mind roam here. I was like, what if it was like a new version of a UMD?
Oh man!
Like for PSP,
Come
with the
on,
plastic
man.
around
With
it,
a disc inside that has some disc in.
And I was like,
it's a Blu-ray inside of in the cartridge.
I was like, no, that's gonna be huge, and it don't make no sense. So
it doesn't make sense.
It'll be like a floppy disk.
Oh man! Can you imagine?
Dude, that's
Taking it back, man.
That's
you don't want to scratch the disc.
That's a bad idea.
I'm surprised they never did that back in the day.
No.
But now they'll put it in like a floppy disk and put the disc in that way so it doesn't
the
scratch.
Floppy disk was the worst freaking thing ever, man.
But I'm saying, all those games are scratched now. It
Yeah,
would have been a good idea.
To the other, like, oh god.
But this is definitely not it. Now it's like, what if it could be a cartridge that you put into the control? No, into the controller, because it could be tiny. Who knows what this looks like as far as the size of it?
Right.
Like, what if you could put it in a controller and it could be your user information, so you don't have to sign in on all these controllers everywhere? That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be cool if you could just pop that in and be like, this is me. Don't worry about signing me in. This is me.
If that could get eliminated for good, please. God,
I thought of it as
please.
like a modular type of thing. Like you could add more storage to your system,
well,
so that the price of the system can be lowered, basically. So
well, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, there's more.
So,
okay, all right.
Well,
more, yeah.
The rumor of it was that there was on the controller there's a screen.
Right.
So I was like, what if there were simplified games or of some sort that they would put on something like this, so you can use that as a portable system, maybe. So like simple games. Who knows, right?
Like mini games.
Maybe.
You mean like
like a VMU? No, not that simple. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So maybe that could have been a thing. And then they said, what seems to be the truth of the matter is that it might be the SSD storage for the system, which you were talking about.
Right.
So I can see that happening, and I hate to see that happen for this matter.
I have
only.
a different opinion, but
for
go
this
ahead.
matter only. Like, it's cool that you can keep. All right, so the reason that they add something like this is to keep the price of the system down, because everyone's vision of this system is like, oh, it's gonna be like $600. It's gonna be $700. The way the stuff that's in it, like if you count how much the GPU and everything in there is, that stuff goes for like $400 to $500 to begin with, without even talking about controllers and the system and the R&D and all that.
Right.
So you're thinking price is way up. Sony said, listen, we're trying to bring the price as low as possible to make sure we sell this to as many people as possible.
Right.
That's why they have the backwards compatibility and everything built into the system, hopefully.
So why is it that you're...
This is why. Because Sony is notorious for putting a price tag on these things, like whatever proprietary item that they've released, let it be like mini disc or the or UMDs or the
Vita,
the memory for the
memory
Vita.
cartridge.
Yeah, the memory for that. They're notorious for putting a price tag on something like this way beyond what people want to pay. So if they come out with something like this and say, oh, you want it to be 100 terabytes or like, you know, for the system, you want to change the RAM, I'll say, or put SD in for 1,000 gigs on a terabyte. The price of that is what I'm worried about. I don't care if you could put in, say you put in 3 terabytes. Cool, I can do that. The sell system of 500.
How much do you think it's going to be?
Well,
they're putting in a system that
point.
comes with 500 gigs. Say it's saying with 500 gigs. Games are 50 gigs a piece or more, right?
Yeah.
And you obviously need more space within a year or so. If they're charging $200 for a terabyte of information that you can get. Like an SSD for a terabyte is probably around like 150 or so. So that's why I'm like, this is proprietary for Sony. It's not going to be the same price as your regular SSD. And by the time this comes out, say you can get that terabyte for $100 as the lowest for like a third party company. And the way they have it now with PS4, you can take out the drive, put in any drive that works and fits in there, and you can use that. So I can get a terabyte of information for $50 and put that in there. No qualms. It's not locked into anything. But they want to make this simple. Pop a disc out or pop a cartridge out, pop the other cartridge in. You got all your stuff. No complaints. It's easy to do. Like I said, if it's not
It's all about price.
$300,
I got you. It's all about
if
price.
it's not $300 for it, I'm cool with that.
I like to counteract that. I understand where your concern is, but where I'm coming from, where I'm thinking about is like Sony in general. Like, yes, are they notorious for overcharging for
How much is a
proprietary
VIA memory now?
Well, are they notorious for it? Yes. However, they're a different company than they were when they released the Vita, when they released all the VMU, when they released all those fucking, the proprietary media or memory or anything. When they did that, they were a different company. They had all their other divisions were still intact. What happened since then? They lost their tons of people, layoffs and all this stuff. To the point where their gaming division is the only division that's actually making them a profit.
Yeah.
So that means they can't mess up.
They've been known to make this particular mistake.
Even though they've been making this mistake before, look what their mistake got them to, though. Look what happened to the Vita because of that, right? So I think in the history of them doing that, yes. Is it bad? Yes. Do they have a problem doing, overcharging for peripherals and stuff like that? Yes. Nintendo's not far off either, because freaking Joy-Cons, man, come on. $90 for a pair of Joy-Cons? What the heck? Anyway, but going to this, though, like they can't afford to make a mistake and overcharge for a proprietary storage. And as the fact that they're actually experimenting, you saw the thing with the loading times and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
That they're working on new
that's why
a new way to load fast
probably.
like a game, like that's gonna be next gen. That is next gen.
But that's probably why it has to be this particular model.
How much is it
that's why they
gonna
have the
be?
patent. Well, we don't know the freaking price.
What's your guess? What do you think?
My thing is this.
That's what I want to know.
I think it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be the same price.
All I hear is jibber jabber.
I'm gonna say this. I'll give you a price, man. Listen,
Sony.
I'll give you a price list. My prediction. Well, we're gonna do a podcast on predictions, but my prediction for a price, if you're asking, is I want to say it's gonna be the same as the PS4.
Which was?
What was it? $399.
Yeah. What, the system?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be modular though, because they have.
What do you
With
think?
this, it's going to be modular. It'll be $399 plus if you want more storage.
One controller.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Just one controller.
Yeah. Or because they've been tight-lipped. This is another thing that I've been thinking about, and they haven't said anything. But it's never, because we don't know anything about it. But maybe they are working on a hybrid system as well to compete with Nintendo.
Portable?
Yeah. Like a hybrid system, like a system that you can work in the home and then also bring portable.
Jay, how much do you think it is?
So I'm not gonna say until
Stop being a bitch.
January,
Stop
so you
being-
can watch that show.
Stop being a bitch.
Wow.
Stop
Come
being a
on,
bitch.
man.
How much you think
Listen,
it is?
listen. Okay,
You can change your mind during that podcast.
Sure. I could be
Okay.
wrong.
I'm just asking you on the spot.
Listen.
This is what I know
This
now.
is about the cartridge, right?
I don't care.
I say the cartridge is gonna be no less than $199. The
cartridge.
a terabyte. For
terabyte. It's a big card.
And if it has different
terabyte
iterations of it, and they say a 2 terabyte, they might not even come out with a 2 terabyte because of the price right now. It might only be a 1 terabyte until later. And then they'll come out with those. But I'm saying
I was gonna say
$199 right off the bat for this thing. Because
PS5?
it's not a necessity. No. For the cartridge.
I was asking about PS5.
No, I'm talking about the cartridge. This is what the news is about.
this is the art.
I know, but we're like segueing about other stuff.
So
No, it's
I think
Don't be a
$199
politician.
for this. I think that your system, it's not a necessity to have this. I think the system will have a smaller amount of memory in it. And it'll still work just fine. But if you want to add that to it, you can do so. But the system itself,
200 for the cartridge.
for the cartridge, yeah. The system itself, I think is going to be, if they were smart, it wouldn't be over $499. If they can pull that off, it wouldn't be over $499.
Can I ask you something though, real quick? How much is it for a terabyte hard drive?
SSD, it's like
SSD.
$200
It's 200
right now.
Okay, but this is not. This is like.
This is later on.
This is a different type of SSD.
It's proprietary, but it's later though.
But it's it's faster.
Yeah.
It's basically it doesn't exist now. Basically.
But the way tech works, the longer it's out,
Right.
the cheaper it gets. So
Obviously.
I'm not expecting
Right.
that same terabyte of information
Right.
to be $200 when this comes out.
right.
So what happens when they release these giant games like Grand Theft Auto 6?
You better put it on the system and just play it there, and that's it. No other game.
Cloud gaming, man. That's what's gonna happen.
You'll have the one big game that takes up all the space on the system.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to spend another $200
Listen,
for all this memory.
listen. There's gonna be cloud gaming,
Yeah.
and if they get it to work the way they want to, you won't be downloading any
CO.
games.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, system plus cartridge plus another controller plus 2 big games,
$700.
you're getting close to $1,000.
Yeah. That's
It
why
is
Stadia is
fucking
looking good.
yeah. It might
No,
be
it's not looking good, but
It might be the end of the consoles. No, I don't know.
but we'll see. But price wise, yeah, if they were smart, they would have to try and get it to close to that. I don't think it's gonna be lower than that.
No.
No.
I
So-
don't think there's.
I don't
It's
know.
not gonna.
I don't
It's
think
definitely
they
not gonna be a $300 system.
No,
No,
it
no,
can't.
no.
No,
It's
400, man.
It's not even gonna be
At
full.
least.
400
At
has to be.
least.
It has to be.
$4.99.
$4.99
to get people.
$4.99.
I think that's the lowest.
Yeah,
It'll be.
$4.99.
Yeah.
I don't know,
$4.99
man.
for the basic version.
Yeah. That's like.
If
That's
it's over
just
400,
business.
I don't know.
That's what I'm.
just
That's
business.
what I'm like.
If it's 400, I'm not arguing with that. Please
I'm not
do.
accepting
I get it because of all the stuff that's
All
in
the
it,
tech
but
that's in
I'm
there?
not doing it.
man.
I'm not doing it.
That's a lot of money.
I'm
Listen,
good.
They've been
That's a lot
creeping
of
up
money.
since Super Nintendo. Man.
I'm chilling with my Switch.
Listen, I understand inflation, but damn it.
Watch it.
At least,
an extra
Yo,
$100.
watch it be like the dream I told you about. Shining Force 3 remake.
oh yeah. Listen, at least they're not putting the RAM in cartridges to put in the system, like the
Yeah.
like the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
Those games are like $200
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pop,
Super expensive.
because they put the RAM in the cartridge.
That's right. Yes.
And this is definitely not a RAM cart
Right.
to put in the bag like Saturn.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
But
that
let us
RAM
know what
card-
you guys think.
That RAM card for Saturn just opened up a whole library of other stuff to play. Because
Dungeons and Dragons and Street Fighter, all that.
X-Men versus Street Fighter and Marvel superheroes.
But this ain't that. This ain't
I
that.
miss the Saturn. I'm saying that's missing.
But y'all out there, let us know what you guys think.
That's right.